Hey ManCave, this is Bob from DaBob's In-Scale ManCave, and today we're at Spring Creek Model Trains here in Deschler, Nebraska, about 2.5 hours west of Omaha, Nebraska. And it's their 25th anniversary Customer Appreciation Day. So there's going to be some food. There's going to be some elf on a shelf kind of thing, kind of a hide and seek kind of thing. You're gonna, if you find the elf on the shelf, you get a prize or something, and some deals on model railroading stuff, hopefully. And who knows what else. Oh, there's also a clinic. There's a clinic on scenery. So yeah, you come on out here and see some deals. Have a good day. Hope to see you here. Now let's go see what's going on inside. Well, it says it's open. Let's go see. Oh, by the way, July 5th and 6th, they're having their train show, 25th anniversary train show. Come on out. I'll be here doing Fremo. We'll have a Fremo layout over in this high school gymnasium, so it's going to be a rather large layout. So we'll see. My first.
Your first alien encounter?
Yes. Am I the first one here? I must be the first one here.
Second.
Second. Oh, man, I almost made it.
Bob White is here.
Yep.
Bob and Bob.
He's always first.
He was here an hour ago.
Well, doesn't he live here?
Not quite.
No. Well, it took me a couple hours to get here, so. Yep.
I've seen your program.
So not a lot of things going on yet because we're like first and second people here, but if you haven't been to the store, this is the store. You've probably seen this on Facebook and YouTube and everything else over the years. But the N scale's down here, of course. I'm an N scaler, so we have to show you the N scale stuff. Big booth here of not a booth but a display cabinet full of microtrains and so forth, rolling stock and locomotives.
You can turn the light on, Bob, here on the end.
Oh, there's a light. There we go. Yep. Got a lot of series rolling stock down here. If you collect the series stuff like I do, let's see some of that. Some other specialty items. But you got track, locomotive scale trains up here. All the locomotives. They got GEVOs and SD40T-2s, and you got some Kato, Chargers F7s, and water tenders, and SD90s, and everything else. SD40-2s, scale trains, some Atlas, GP7s, SD9s. There's a lot of stuff in here. U25s, U23Bs, Dash 8s. Yeah. And of course you have a lot of the Kato track over here. Code 55 switches and other little pieces of track here. Got Pico switches, Atlas track, Code 80. And you got some Thomas the Tank Engine items here. And a bunch of other wooden track and so forth for that. And you got some more rolling stock here. Start getting into some more locomotives. Got some Intermountain locomotives. Clearance items. Those are always fun. But yeah, there's just tons and tons of stuff here. You got the big Kato excursion train car sets and other train sets up here. Amtrak and what is it? Yeah, a lot of Amtrak right there, it looks like, and some other sets over here as well. Also, there's a Broadway Limited Paragon 2-3 HO and N scale 20% off red tag sale. So, a lot of stuff you can get. And we got a lot of containers all over the wall here. A lot of containers. And you got all these as well. It just goes on and on and on. All the way down there. A bunch of rolling stock. There's all sorts of vehicles and everything else along this wall. But back here, you got scenery and more track, HO track. A lot of scenery packs, brick walls and tunnel portals and so forth. Looks like this is where they're going to have the scenery, well, scenery clinic basically. So that should be fun. Looks like building some scratch built laser cut buildings, and we'll see what else is going on during that. Looks like probably modeling some of the, like a mine or something. Got a lot of flex track over in that area, ready rocks and plaster and all sorts of things. A lot of the HO snap tracks and stuff. Walters track switches. You got a lot of scenery, woodland scenics ballast and bushes and flock and all that kind of stuff back there. So yeah, just if you're looking for something, they probably have it. No guarantees, but they might have it. So we're gonna go back down here, and you got a whole row of scale trains, coil cars and reefers with sound, without sound, carbon black cars, auto racks, bulkhead flats, covered hoppers. Got a lot of different things in there as well. Omax auto floods, cool cars. Made by Rapido. And then we got some Athearn sets over here. Looks like Bethgon coal porters. Ballast hoppers, all sorts of stuff. And then start getting into some HO products. Electrical signal tower. Looks new. Well, it's a model power. I'm not sure how old it is or how new it is, but I don't think I remember ever seeing that before. Now there's a elf on a shelf somewhere, and so we're looking around for elf on a shelf. A lot of vehicles. So it's very well hidden, I guess. Haven't seen it yet. We've got some well cars for your containers. Of course, it's HO. A lot of containers down there. You got a whole long aisle here in the back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aisles of HO locomotives and rolling stock of various brands. All sorts of different stuff. And you got some Scene Master stuff up there, some buildings and other little doodads to make your models come to life. You got some lighted signals and signs. Just plug lighting system. You got some N scale cars and an HO as well. Don't see any O scale, but that's okay. Too big anyway. And then we got a lot of locomotives. And then we got some street lights and all sorts of different stuff. Signals, Scene Master signals, Atlas lights. And we got some paints down here. Looks like you got some spare parts, some trucks and wheel sets. And then you got some evergreen plastic strips. And you got different paints. These are the, what kind of paints are these? It's kind of stuck. The True Color paints. So you got another case over here. Oh, here's a big old warship model.
Luckily, I remembered myself.
I'm building one in N scale, so it's not going to be that big. But that's got a lot of good details on it. I need to maybe try and copy.
I got this weekend, and then it's mine.
Charles M. Munson. Yep.
You're here, but I'm gone until the
Well, that's been the store. Got some on layaway back there, magazines and so forth. So now I'm going to have to
Thank you.
look for the elf on the shelf.
Locomotives I just got back from Scout are way too fancy for me to break open and look at.
Well, I found one of the elves on the shelf, brought it up and got this coupon. Then they move it to another place, so it's in a different place. So it's always moving around.
It's a good recipe.
We had brownies and chips, potato salad, and hot dogs. And so, good
So
little
that
food
recipe's it's one of my family
thing
recipes.
today.
It comes from my great
7, 8, 9 on the end. Well, I'm out here in Belvidere, Nebraska. Got this huge grain elevator here. And on top of the building, this green building here, we have a virtual rail fan camera, which is sponsored by Spring Creek Model Trains, along with the whistle stop observation train spotting area right here at the intersection. So, Belvidere, Nebraska. We should go say hello. Let's get on camera so everybody at the store can see us. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. If everybody's watching, they know who I am. And they just saw you too. Imagine that. You're watching this video and Spring Creek Train Store actually saw you watching my video. Well, maybe not really, but we're here. We're waiting for another train to come by. It's a beautiful little tiny town here, Belvidere, Nebraska. Got the thin water tower over there. And I think they actually kind of make a model of that. I saw at the train store today. It doesn't say Belvidere on it, but it's a similar kind of style of water tower. Spotting area and a little tiny train station there, which was for Alexandria, the yellowish building over there. So yeah, just waiting for another train. And we got the Belvidere Fire Department and City Hall in the same building. Across the street you got this old little gas station there, Williamson Oil Company. And I'm not sure if it's actually a working gas station or it's just some little business this guy has, but I don't see anybody there, so I'm not sure. Bruning Grain and Feed Company, Belvidere office. I guess it's grain and feed, yep. So it's all stuffed up in there. Well, there you go, ManCavians. That's been my trip here to Spring Creek Model Trains for their 25th anniversary Customer Appreciation Day. Just kind of a calm, nice, relaxing day coming down here. Not a cloud in the sky. Temperature is like 68 degrees. Nice and sunny. Hot dogs and chips and something to drink. Not too bad. And you get some deals. I got some deals. So, till next time, ManCavians, if this is your first time visiting the Bob's N-Scale Man Cave, consider subscribing down below. Also ring that bell down below. Tell me what you liked in the comments and give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Till next time, ManCavians, happy model railroading. You stay off these tracks. Bye.